This pyramid, standing 480 feet above the ground and 4,500 years old, hides a secret so compelling that researchers sent a robot with a camera into its core to uncover it. The robotic camera stopped at one point because it encountered a stone slab. Researchers believed there was something hidden behind this slab, a mystery that had been buried for over 4,500 years. Determined to uncover the secret, they attached a drill to the robot, which drilled into the stone slab, allowing the camera to enter and reveal a scene that had never been seen before. In Egypt, there are a total of 138 pyramids, some of which have withstood countless earthquakes and violent storms over thousands of years. Yet none of these pyramids have shifted from their position. The largest and most iconic pyramid is the Great Pyramid of Giza. The base area of this pyramid alone is 31 acres, which is so huge that 9 football fields could fit inside it. Incredibly, this pyramid weighs about 6 million tons, equivalent to the weight of 12 Burj Khalifas. But why was such a massive and elaborate pyramid built? Thousands of years ago, without modern tools, how did the ancient Egyptians manage to level its walls inch by inch? How did they transport 50-ton stones to the pyramid? And how did they design a structure so resilient to earthquakes, setting each side at a precise 51.5-degree angle? These are the questions researchers have been investigating for centuries. Challenge number 1. Many teams have tried to understand the construction techniques of this pyramid. One major question was, how did the ancient architects set each side of the pyramid exactly to the north, south, east, and west without a compass? Experts suggest that the architects must have first found a land strong enough to bear the weight of the pyramid stones. Then, using stars to pinpoint the Earth's poles, they aligned the sides of the pyramid without any compass or optical instruments, relying on basic techniques to set the sides with incredible precision. Challenge number 2. The next challenge was leveling the land. The pyramid was built on a plot of land over 1 acre in size. If the ground wasn't perfectly level, the massive 23-ton stones wouldn't have been able to support each other. To level the land, experts believe water was poured on each side of the pyramid site, and the level was adjusted using the water's surface as a reference. The uneven portions of land were then shaved off with chisels and hammers to match the level of the water. Challenge number 3. With the ground leveled, the construction could begin. But the question remained, how did they cut the massive stones? Without modern machinery, how did they manage to cut 50-ton stones into square or rectangular shapes? Experts believe they used a tool made of copper, as copper is soft enough to work with. They also combined copper with other materials to strengthen the tools. These tools were used to chisel and shape the stones over hours of labor. Challenge number 4. The limestone needed for the pyramid was quarried 250 kilometers away, creating the next challenge: transporting the 50-ton stones. At that time, there were no animals or modern transportation methods capable of carrying such heavy loads. Experts suggest that the stones were transported by large boats along the river that connected the quarry to the pyramid site. This involved loading the stones onto boats, which then carried them to the pyramid. Challenge number 5. With the stones transported, the next question was how to lift them to such great heights. Experts believe they might have used spiral tracks or zigzagging ramps to move the stones upward. It is clear that the stones were lifted by large teams of workers, but how they managed to lift 50,000 kilogram stones to such heights is still a mystery. Challenge number 6. Finally, the pyramid's interior was just as complex as its exterior. Inside the pyramid were compartments, narrow tunnels, and passageways. But what surprised experts was that the stone used inside was not limestone but granite, one of the hardest stones known, almost as hard as diamonds. The question was, how did they cut granite with such precision 4,500 years ago? After years of research, Experts discovered that the granite was cut using a saw without teeth. Instead, the saw applied pressure, and a mixture of gravel was used to assist the cutting process. These are just some of the mysteries surrounding the Great Pyramid of Giza, and the camera inside the pyramid revealed a scene that had been hidden for 4,500 years. To learn more, stay tuned for part 2 of this video. Thank you all for your support, comments, and likes. See you in the next exciting video.